That should be good, right? Hi.
Okay.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this Sunday, August 23rd service. Just to remind you, the format for the service in the beginning will be the calling of the Kansho or the calling bell. Then we'll start chanting a Butsu Ge, Butsu Ge, right? And then we'll have our MC take it from there. But you should have your Stay 10, which is a service book or printed material on hand, and just participate. You get it's just like a tokudo or ordination process. You get what you put into it. So chant to your content. You can do it as loud or as off key as you want, because you're still the best chanter in the room, right? Okay, so we're going to start now. Thank you very much. Hi.
No Morning, everyone. Welcome to this morning's service. I'm Tom Yamaguchi, and I will be the chairperson for this morning's service. We will begin and continue with the golden chain. I am a link in Amita's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I will keep my link bright and strong. I will be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will think pure and beautiful thoughts, say pure and beautiful words, and do pure and beautiful deeds. May every link in Amita's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Our first Gatha this morning will be Buddha Loves You, led by Reverend Cora story. Afterwards, Reverend
This is internet. Hi. Fly, fly, little bird, Buddha loves you, little bird. Tweet, 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 tweet. Run, run, little pup, Buddha loves you, little pup. Wow, 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 wow. Don't cry, pussycat. Buddha loves you, pussycat. Meow, 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 meow. Swim, swim, little fish. Buddha loves you, little fish. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namon nos, namon nos, namon nos, namon nos.
on Cam 1.
Three treasures. Hi. Sankemon. 人参うくかたし今すでにうく。仏法聞きかたし今すでに聞く。好み根性に向かってどせずんばさらにいずれの章に向かってか好みをどせん。大衆者ともに指針に参謀に消えし立て祭るべし。自ら仏に消えし立て祭る。まさになぐわくは師匠と共に大道を体現して無常に起こさん。自ら法に消えし立て祭る。まさに願わくは師匠と共に深く行造に入りて知恵海のごとくならん。自ら僧に消えし立て祭る。まさに願わくは師匠と共に大衆を取りして一切無下ならん。無常人人二名両方は約千万号にもあることかたし、我今検問し従事することを得たり、願わくは如来の真実義を消し立て祭らん。ナモンス、ナモンス、ナモンス、ナモンス、ナモンス。The three treasures. Hard is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the teachings of the Blessed One. Now we hear it. If we do not deliver ourselves in the present life, no hope is it that we shall be free from suffering and sorrow in the ocean of birth and death. Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I put my faith in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of thy way to enlightenment and awaken in ourselves thy supreme will. I put my faith in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of thy doctrine and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I put my faith in Sangha. May we all together become units in true accord in thy life of harmony, in a spirit of universal brotherhood, free from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriads of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful doctrine. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teaching. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Amon nos, amon nos. Amon nos.
Thank you. We will now have our message for the day by Reverend Corey.
Namon nos, namon nos, namon nos, namon nos.
Kansho. Even when the world is filled with a great fire, pass through it and seek to hear the Dharma. Then you will unfailingly become a world-honored one and free all beings from birth, aging, and death. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namon nos, namon nos, namon. Namon nos. Namon nos. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for this Sunday service. This passage that I read is from chapter 2 of the Kyogyo Shinsho, which is Shinran Shonin's major work. Let me read this passage again with a little less intensity, I guess. Even when the world is filled with a great fire, pass through it and seek to hear the Dharma. Then you will unfailingly become a world-honored one and free all beings from birth, aging, and death. It's a great passage. I was just reading Kyogyo Shinsho a little bit, and I said, wow, how fitting is this passage right now? I was talking to my son last week, and I asked him, are you excited to go to school? And I don't know why. I was expecting him to say, no, I hate school. I don't want to ever go again, especially after the transition they made at the end of the year. Now, for many of us adults at home, we've been already basically transitioned through most of our experience in the last 6 months, whether you've been working at home or doing other things, or even just staying home to stay safe. But this week, next week, and a few weeks to come, teachers and students are going back to work. I was on a Zoom call with the Southern District Cabinet yesterday, and I said, where is that person? their house looks like it's a cell room because it had cinder blocks behind them. And I realized they're at school already in their dorm room. And then a light bulb kind of turned on. Yes, they're ready to go back to school. Many of us, again, have been going through this transition for the last 6 months. Now they're facing a huge transition. This world filled with a great fire, our passions, our wantings in a way. Today I even wore a special T-shirt. I had visions of how I was going to do this. Since he's actually going to open his robe and show people. It's like so strange. But I'm wearing a Saishin Dojo T-shirt. Saishin Dojo T-shirt. Some of you guys know that's a summer program, and every year the 6th grade makes their own T-shirt, and then they put the designs of pictures of what they enjoyed most about Saishin Dojo. And I thought about it. This year they didn't have Saishin Dojo, they didn't have LABCC. We've talked about those things. Can you imagine going to college as a freshman this year? Going and away from home? What life are you looking forward to? Well, how many of us have made a transition to a new lifestyle, a new school, college? Maybe you didn't go to college. Maybe you just went out into the workforce and got a job, moved out of your house. Let's think about that. I knew a lot of college students because I was in there a long time. They were the first time away from home. They were unleashed. Maybe some of you could relate to that. Being first time away from home and feeling a sense of freedom. I talked to someone, a super senior, not in college, but a super senior, that just wanted to run an errand because their family had been keeping them in every day. So they said, well, if I get this ink cartridge for my printer, I have a reason why to go to the store. Now, some of our kids are dorming this year. There's only one person in that dorm room rather than 2 or 3 or 4. They're not going to classes in person. They're staying on their computer. I wonder what life they're and dealings they're going to have to go through. As I said, we've been going through this for 6 months to make a transition. Many of our super seniors have been getting Dana deliveries because this is the heart. This is the heart that the Sangha realizes that it's hard going through. This world of fire that causes us issues. And this passage is saying, it's just in the loop, just go through it. Seek the teachings. Seek the teachings. Then basically everything will be better. All of these everyday hassles won't seem so hard, especially the problems of birth, aging, and death. For us as Jodo Shinshu followers, when we're having that hard time, take a moment, step back, and put your hands together. Right? Say, Namo Amida Butsu. Not like I did, but like kind of slowly and sincerely, humbly, just like this. Namo Amida Butsu. Think about that person that's having that issue. Think about your loved one or the youths that are dealing with things on their own, away from family. And let's ask ourselves, is my life so bad? If you can see that I am going through some issues, that's okay. And then think about the other people, the college students, the people that are 1,000 miles away. Tony's got one more year, right, Carrie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one more year. What can we do for all those people that aren't in this community and kind of miss it now? What can we foresee for those people in the community that are going to go through this kind of life? And how can we help them? Maybe not academically, they can focus on their own, but then they can also know that they're supported, that we're rooting for them. And even though they're physically going through things, there is this life of Nembutsu, and there is a family and people of that are just like them here at home. So as this passage is again, you know, for us human beings, life, we want life a certain way. It's filled with blind passions or things that cause us mental suffering. We do the best we can in this life, and that's all we can do. And because we do the best we can, we know our limitations. After that point, we help others to realize their limitations as well and give them comfort and kindness. So with that, if you could think about that, think about those out there that are going through these major transitions in their cell block looking dorm rooms and no, it was basically cinder blocks behind them and I was like, wow, I forgot what dorm rooms look like. Wow. But they're all alone out there, taking the first steps into the real world kind of thing. And let's all just, again, share the Nembutsu, help them through their day, to see the wisdom within ourselves and receive or realize great compassion every day. So with that, if you could please join me in Gassho as I read this passage one more time, and hopefully it inspires us all to do our best in this life of Nembutsu. Even when the world is filled with a great fire, pass through it and seek to hear the Dharma. Then you will unfailingly become a world-honored one and free all beings from birth, aging, and death. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namandos. Namandos, Namandos, Namandos. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sensei, for your message this morning. We'll now recite the 6 Paramitas led by Reverend Corey. Ready, Sensei?
Hi. Is everything okay?
Okay.
Hi.
Yep.
Roku Haramitsu. み仏様の御心に立ち返らさせていただいて、一つの一日、清らかな眼温かいまさけ、つつましやかな態度で暮らしましょう。一つの一日、腹を立てますまい。一つの一日、不平不足嘘を申しますまい。一つの一日、私の仕事に全身全力を挙げて尽くさせていただきましょう。一つの一日、夜昼常に私を守らせたもを御仏のご恩を喜ばさせていただきましょう。一つの一日、ナモ阿弥陀仏を唱えさせていただきましょう。Six Paramitas. Turning our thoughts to Lord Buddha, let us throughout the day live with clear eyes, warm hearts, and humble attitude. Let us throughout the day not become angry. Let us throughout the day not utter words of discontent, dissatisfaction, and untruth. Let us throughout the day do our daily work with all our power. Let us throughout the day rejoice in the love and compassion of our Lord Buddha, who is constantly watching over us day and night. Let us throughout the day repeat the holy name, Namo Amida Butsu. Promise, the Lord Buddha is our eternal Father and Mother. The Lord Buddha always keeps watch over us. We promise to listen to the teachings of the Lord Buddha and perfect ourselves by following his ideals. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you. Next, we'll have announcements. If you have any announcement to make, please feel free to unmute yourself and then state your name and then your announcement. Can someone show me a thumbs up if you can hear me?
Yeah, we heard the Tom. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, everybody. This is Ron G., Temple President. I want to make some thank yous to those who helped put this service together. First of all, Reverend Corey Kwan, our officiant. Our MC today, Tom Yamaguchi, thank you for emceeing from your home. On camera is Terry Takirio. Helping to co-host this meeting is Emily Correa and our organist, Judy Hockfield. Thank you very much. As far as announcements go, make sure you get your pictures uploaded to the share folder if you haven't already, if you're going to be participating in our virtual Sangha. It should be very exciting and a lot of fun. Hopefully you will participate. For September, we are planning on taking the Sunday before Labor Day off, so there will be no service on the Sunday before Labor Day. We will have Ohigan later on the 27th, and we're expecting a guest speaker, Reverend Sonoku from Seattle, Betsuing. It should be a really good talk. I think that's it for me. Thank you.
Good morning.
Is there anyone else?
Hi, Tom. Good morning, everyone. My name is Elena Minamoto, and we're doing our senior Dana deliveries today. So I just wanted to thank everyone again for their contributions. I really appreciate all the donations and the people volunteering to deliver from our temple groups and our individual members. Special thanks to the Girl Scouts, the Cub Scouts, Dharma School, Junior YBA, BWA, Sangha Initiative, and ABA for all your help. And I wanted to thank Barbara Fukuji for all your help while I've been gone. I appreciate it, and family. And also to Victoria Yamashita and Michelle Orn for helping us assemble all 136 bags that will be going out to our members 70 and older. So look out for that today and enjoy everything.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Yes, Phyllis.
Hi, go ahead.
Phyllis, I have a question for, Elena. Phyllis has questions for you. So will the Dana delivery recipients be told that the next delivery will not be in September, but in October and December?
Yeah, I guess we can figure out a way to contact them. We can give them a call and
Or
let them know.
a note in the tote, just so they're not like wondering what happened to my September delivery.
Yeah, I think they're already assembled for today. I'm not sure if we can get a note in, but we will definitely figure out a way to contact them.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Anyone else? If not, then our last Gatha will be Sayonara, led by Reverend Corey. We surround all men and all forms of life with infinite love and compassion. Particularly do we send forth loving thoughts to those in suffering and sorrow, to all those in doubt and ignorance, and to those whose feet are standing close to the great change men call death. We send forth oceans of wisdom, mercy, and love. Namo Amida Butsu.
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 Thanks, everyone, for attending today's hot and humid service. I will unmute everyone in case you want to stay and wish and talk with others at the service today. Have a good day. Keep cool.